So this is the basis of a really clean setup. I don't know what they come up with when they started to do this crap. So I've already removed some stuff here. We need to get it down to the nitty gritty. Get all this extra crap out of here. I don't need all this going to these tone controls. And so this is our neck, or excuse me, my bridge pickup. And so we're gonna start over there and get that one done, and we'll change the tone control, and yeah, we'll probably see if I got some different capacitors. I'm gonna pull those ones out and test them, see how they test on the capacitor tester. So anyway, I'm fully equipped to do all this kind of stuff. I do mostly ham radio stuff. So at any rate, we're just going to go to this because I like how much simpler it is. So it's really just way overly complicated. Let me pause the video and I'll show you some of the pictures. Okay, so we should go here to 50 style Les Paul wiring diagrams. Okay, and my connection's kind of slow. You see all these different ones. But basically, this one right here is pretty close to what you'd want to be doing. We're just, we want to get rid of all this crap that they got going on in here. Like, it's just, there's no reason for it. I've done this on every one of these guitars I've ever had, and they always sound better. But this is like what I'm talking about. I don't know if this has been changed, but it looks like crap. So I don't want mine to be like that. At any rate, we're going to go in here and we're going to change it to this. So we'll be back. Okay, so another thing I was going to tell you guys is that, you know, you use whatever you want, but I use something like this. This is 250 watts. It's an old Craftsman. You know, I mean, you could use different kinds of soldering irons. I mean, I've got like a whole thing here. These old Harbor Freight ones were okay. You know, different ones, but typically, you know, your 40 watt iron, you know, it's not going to get these off of the back of the pots, so it's probably in your best interest to just clip the wires, okay? After you try it. If you can't get it off, just clip them, okay? But anyway, so what we've done here is we've removed all the wires that go to the tones, and we've left our bridge and our neck. This is our switch, this is our output, and this is a ground wire. Sorry, I probably didn't get the camera focused on here. This is our switch, okay? This is to our bridge, okay? And the red one is to our neck. The wire right here is joined together. For whatever reason, this red one actually is going to go over to our bridge, and the white one will go over to the neck. So if you've gotten this far, you're going to have to go in and remove these capacitors, because the new wiring, it won't be like that. So I'll show that here in a little bit. Okay, so we've got in and pulled our capacitors off the tone controls, and we've got one on the tester right now. So it looks like it's probably at what it was rated at, 0.023 microfarad. And we'll try the other one here in a second. Yeah, the other one's the same. So you can change the value of those and it'll change your tone. So anyways, we're getting close. We just have to wire up our switch, and then we'll put the centers to the ground of this, and then wire here, over to the volume pot. I'll detail that a little bit better in a minute. Okay, so the toggle switch wires right here, the red and the white and the ground. The red wire is going to go to the middle of this pot right here. Okay, and the white wire is going to go to the middle of that one. And the ground can go to either one of these. We're going to tie all four of these together with a circle, a ground wire. Okay, and they're all going to be tied together. So it doesn't matter where you tie your ground out on this. Okay, then after you're done with that, we're going to connect the middle of here to the case of the pot on both of these. And then we'll put our capacitor in between there and there. So just like in this diagram. So pretty simple. So right here, you see your toggle switch coming into the middle. And they show you the ground, or the braid side of it on there anyway. We'll circle this all the way around. And you can put a different value of capacitor in here if you want. You can play around with it and experiment and stuff and see if you get anything you like. You might end up with something really weird. But this is much simpler than the way that they come. And they always sound better. So mine has got a muddy sound to it, so we're going to do this first. And then if that doesn't solve it, then we'll replace all the hardware. Okay, so we get our red wire, we get our white wire, and then we have to just ground our thing there. So we'll be back. So we've got all our grounds in place. I've just got to find my capacitor collection here. If I do use these, I'll put some wires on them to make them longer and a little heat shrink or something. But basically, we're going to be going from right there to the middle, right there, on each one of these from our capacitors. So I should probably edit this video later because it's getting way longer than I wanted to. But anyway, I guess these are probably fine. I think guys get a little excited about paper oil capacitors. The value is going to change the sound more than the type of capacitor you use. So we've just prepared the capacitors. We're just going to drop them in there. So that's the final product. So anyways, keep it simple and just end the video here. If you get any questions, just post them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.